Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King POSH, and today we got another automatic rear-wheel drive drift tune for you guys. Here is my share code. Got it? Great. And I'll be showing, this is just the regular body. I will be showing the wide body version of this car at the end of the video, but I didn't make a share code for it. I didn't see the need to sharing it with you guys. I'm just going to show you guys my build, my tune, and you can go from there. You can write it down, do it yourself kind of thing. But hey, let's get into this thing. It's an A-class rear-wheel drive, 1015 horsepower. All right. A good friend, a subscriber said, hey, Posh, can you make a tune for the the Silvia Spec-R as well? Because I just did that Nissan 240 not that long ago. So huge shout out to Jesse for asking for this thing. So let's get into this. All right. So, and there's room for improvement on this thing, but I tried the original engine. I tried the 3.2 liter, and I'll tell you guys, the turbos you want to try to stay away from. There's just so much lag in them. I have the 6.2 liter with a V8 with a supercharger. And the supercharger, if you can get a supercharger on a rear-wheel drive car, it's going to change from night to day from using a turbocharger. I'm telling you guys, all right? So if you want a huge word of advice, use a supercharger if you're going to rock a rear-wheel drive car. All right, I'm just telling you, it is a huge difference. All right. Either way, stock drivetrain. All right, like I said, it's got a supercharger on there. All right, and it's just got the stock body. Like I said, we will go over the wide body kit after this. Okay. At least get to see what I put onto the regular body. Because at least this one, you have more options to put onto the car. All right, I got this big muffler in the back. Yeah. All right. All right, that's the body work. All right, just got a stock tire compound. 245s in the front. 255s in the rear. Rims. What rims did I put on here? Were they over here? They were over there. All right, there's what I got. Okay. Good. Good. Multi-piece. Thought so. 20s in the front. 20s in the rear. Not completely maxed out, and the whole reason was because when I was going sideways out in the front, I was having some major issues. All right, with it clipping. So I fixed it. Like this one, look at that. It goes right out there. All right. So I made sure that I eliminated the clipping of the car, because this one even here does it just a tad bit. All right, not like that one. All right, so I brought it down just a little bit, but not going completely too deep on there. All right. Like I said, this one here, it does go out there, especially when you're hard braking and turning. You can see it clips into the body. So by bringing it back a little bit, I was able to fix that. Okay, cool. All right, got a street clutch, 4-speed transmission, race drive line, and a drift differential. Got street brakes on there, so at least you got some kind of braking system. Drift springs and dampeners, anti-roll bars for the front and rear, both race. Full-on roll cage. All right, you could have the roll cage off, save 121 pounds, and do a whole lot more work to the car if you need to do it. All right, you have a lot of play with this build for you guys. Okay, I figured since it's like a rear-wheel drive drift car, you want that drift car experience for competition. You would want a roll cage, right? Exactly. Either way, it's got a race weight reduction. We're saving 423 pounds. All right, and then here, of course, everything is going to be race all the way through. I'm just going to fly through it. Okay. Flying through. Got the race supercharger on there. All right. race intercooler, race oil and cooling, and then it's got a race flywheel. And that is the build. Alright, let's go look at the tune and show you guys what I did to this thing. Now I also wanted to say that, you know, I told him what this this car is going to be like, and let's see, what did he say? I tried your tune and it drifts like butter. Slow startup, but once you get it going, it keeps that spin. And that's what I told him, that it will be like that. And I'm going to go over all that momentarily. Got the tires, great. Let's move on. Here is the gearing, all right? You're going to be in automatic. I already set my thing to automatic. I use manual, but I make automatic tunes as well, so I have myself in automatic for you guys right now. You're mainly going to be using first gear, all right? If you have the chance of getting the second gear, you're going to be fine, and so on and so forth. If it shifts, don't worry. The car is drift tuned, all right? Here is the alignment I've decided to go on with this setup, all right? It is not a straight build. All right, but it will go, you know, relatively fast. Let's see how fast it goes. It goes 200 miles per hour, so it is still a fast car. All right. Put that back up there. Great. Okay, back to fill. Nice. All right. Anti-roll bars are 65 and 1. All right. This is what I've been doing with my drag tire rear-wheel drive drift builds. I've been intermixing them with the stock tires to see how they go. Either way, springs are as soft as you can go, low as you can go. All right, dampening is 20/20, 1 and 1. This is what I like to use for my rear-wheel drive cars. Right. No downforce to worry about, no brakes, and then differentials just high at 100% for both the front and rear, and that is the build. Okay, there. Make sure that didn't change. Okay, good, it's back. Okay. And let's take her outside and show you guys what it's like. Then we'll go to the wide body. All right. All right. Like you said, slow startup, but once it starts to go, you're going to be all right. All right. I got that gearing just where I needed it to be. It looks like Jesse really likes the car. You can see there's still some clipping there in the front, but it's not too bad. You don't want the fronts too sunken in. But the backs are looking good. Yeah, this thing's sweet. There's a 42.4 with it. How crazy is that? Love it. Plenty of power. You guys are going to have an absolute blast with this thing, I think, in open drift lobbies or just around with your friends. You know, I think it's a great car for you. All right, let's go and look at the wide body and just show you guys the small. Oh, see, I'm in automatic. I'm used to pressing my special button, so it just brings up the map every time. All right, so it is what it is. All right, I do that every time too. All right, so there's the auto rear-wheel drive drifter. All right, here's the wide body version. Okay, all right, it's just private. I didn't do much. Well, I made it lighter and everything else, but you'll see. All right, so let's get into that. Now I have to make sure I have to load it in twice, make sure everything is to the T, because sometimes it doesn't do it. And you're going to see there'll be red marks everywhere. See, like this. See the previous? It's still not there. Still need to reload it in again. Sometimes you guys gotta do that, you know? If a tune isn't acting right, make sure you download it twice to make sure the tune and build is actually in the car. This is a huge thing. Now look, everything is exactly the same as where it's supposed to be. I'm telling you guys, it's weird, but it does. If you don't do it right, it'll mess up the tune. So load the tunes twice sometimes. You just got to go and check. It is annoying, but it is what it is. All right? So we still got the 6.2 liter in there. Stock drivetrain. supercharger, and now it's got the Rocket Bunny kit on there. All right. All right. Still got the Nismo rear wing. I like that one better. I see these other ones here. I mean, you could rock the Rocket Bunny if you wanted to. It'll still stay in the A-class range. But I like this one. It just stands out. All right. Hood is just stock, but you could also put on a Sea West, in there, but also add 9 pounds to the car. Okay, so you think you're saving weight with the hood, but you're not. All right, stock tire compound. Again, 215s in the front, 215s in the rear. All right, a little different from the non-wide body. All right, still same rims. Okay, 20s in the front, 20s in the rear. All right, now this one's got a race clutch in it. Still a 4-speed transmission. Sport driveline. And a drift differential. Here you got race brakes on this one versus the other one. Okay, drift springs and dampeners. Anti-roll bars for the front and rear. No roll cage this time. All right, it's all up to you guys. I mean, you'd have to work around it to put it in there, and you can. They're like you can take the race brakes off, and then you can put a roll cage in there if you so desperately needed one. All right, and then it's got the race weight reduction. We're saving 423 pounds. All right, and then of course everything is going to be on here all the way through the same way. Okay, I like just going through. I did skip that whole entire section there. All right, supercharger all the way through, oil and coolant, and we have a race flywheel. All right, that's everything. Okay, all that gives you all that power and torque. All right, with the supercharger. I'm telling you guys, use the supercharger. It is my favorite, and boy, do I have pop-ups going up on my screen. Anyways, moving on. All right. All right, now let's look at the two and show you guys what I did to this one. There isn't much difference, but the gearing. All right, because it is a lighter car. Okay. All right, here's the gearing for this one. And we're going to show you guys the top speed on this one as well. Got the gearing? Great. All right. What do we do to find out the top speed? Take this all the way down to right there. We have a top speed of 210.8 miles per hour on this one. This one is completely different. Okay. All right. Back to fouled. As you can tell, inter-roll bars are the same. 65.1. Lows you can go. Soft as you can go. Okay. Dampening 2020, same as the other one. Low, soft and soft. Since it has a Rocket Bunny kit, there is downforce and you can't get rid of it. So take that dot all the way down to speed. All right. Braking is just 15/100. And then same differential. High 100%. All right. Great. It's all locked. Great. Or welded. It's a welded diff if you want to call it that. So there you go. There's the tune. There's the build on both of these cars. All right. And then we'll take this one out. All right. And until it takes off, not a problem. Just like the other one, just slow at first. But it spins those tires. If you so desperately want me to share it, I'll share it at the end of this video. And then you won't have to put it into all in yourself. You can just run it how it is. Or you could take it, get rid of the setup, go back into upgrades, and put everything in. You can do it that way. There's a 41.5. The regular body style did better. Either way, I think this one, I think they both work exactly the same. You just got to hit that line back there just right. But other than that, the thing works. And like I said, I'm in automatic here. I can take it to manual here. There's second gear right there. Third, fourth. They all work. You know, all the gears work just fine. You'll be all right. First just seems to, you know, this is what it is, the first gear car. But you can use manual if you want to. You know, it's not just stuck on the first gear. A little graze. There's a 41 again. 41.7. With a graze. Did I mention these things are great and easy to control? Let off the throttle and it strains right back out. Alright? That's what I'm talking about. Easy to control, easy to handle. Just, you know, take your time with them. And now I can press the right button to get in. not the X. Drives me up the wall. But here, I'll share it. All right, it'll be quick. We'll see what we can do here. All right. All right. Well, I already have it there. Let me show you guys the differences between the two, and I can share it from there. All right. So there's the two differences between the wide body and the regular. All right. So it is quicker for the auto rear-wheel drive, and it's just a little heavier. All right. But other than that, you know, you guys decide on which one you want to, you know, do. See, it already has it up there. Drift, best for handling. All right. I personally like to do. Well, it is an auto, so first, so we'll okay, right? And then I put my channel in. All right. Should say YouTube right there. 4. There it is. First automatic drifter. It's not the first automatic drifter. It's just first gear. You know, or I could here. Let's do this way so it doesn't sound like I'm the first person to do it. Okay? First gear automatic drifter. Does that sound better? There we go. All right. All right. And share. Now, it is wide body, but hey, you guys know that's what this one is. There, wide body drifter. It'll be up there. It's there. You guys you'll know it's from me, you know. And then you go to here, you know, I already have everything listed here, so I can find it really easy. All right. And there, and look at this. Share code right there. Quick and easy for you guys. Okay? Got it? Great. Sorry it's a longer video than usual. You know, let me know in the comments below which one you like the best, the auto rear-wheel drive drifter or the wide body drift. I'd love to hear it from you guys. And then yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, sweet. All right, well, I'm gonna put the picture of the other one on the screenshot, of course. So we'll just load that in. As you can tell, I have these ones as well. I usually have them in all-wheel drive, as you can tell, difference. But hey, when someone asks for a rear-wheel drive, automatic drift car for A-Class, I'm down. I love it. You know? I just got requested for a BMW M5 last night to S1 rear-wheel drive. So get excited to see that one because it's going to be on drag tires for sure, and it's going to be an absolute blast. Either way. Well, hey guys, thanks for watching. It was a pleasure making this video for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit that thumbs up. If there's any other rear-wheel drive cars you would like done, please let me know. The class, the year of the car, if you want it stock tire or drag tire compound, and I'll do my best to see what I can get out of it for you. And we'll go from there. And especially if you want an automatic or a manual transmission, I got you. But hey, until then.